Tannins are monomers and polymers that have a negative charge, and when you introduce them to, say, your palate, they try to resolve that charge by bonding with your tongue. So the feeling of tannins on the palate usually equates to being dry, and that is these freshly bonded molecules rubbing against each other, creating a sensation of dryness.
And there we have Chris Lafleur, rocket scientist, tannin expert, and wow. Tannins in a red wine, or even a white wine, I mean, it's possible, especially with oak. Tannins are the drying sensation that the wine brings. So when we talk about wines being in balance, alcohol and acid are usually in balance. Tannin and or sugar are going to be in balance against each other. So while we have acid bringing that juicy, mouth-watering sensation, tannin is that drying sensation. If you've ever had an underripe banana, you know the feeling that it's almost like your tongue sticks to your teeth. That's similar to tannin.
Or a really strong cup of tea.
Ooh, great call.
There we are.
Or coffee.
And why are tannins so important? I would say because of their antioxidative abilities, they can make a wine go the extra distance. So some of the best wines in the world that age really well are things like the killer bees, that's Brunello, Barolo, Bordeaux, all those ones that have tons of tannins that allow them to age for longer. And how do you like your tannins? How do they feel when you really enjoy them?
There's the level of tannin, high, medium, and low. And then there's also the nature of the tannin. Is it ripe? Is it green? And that nature is going to have a lot to do with where it's grown, also the grape variety itself. I like my tannins fine and resolved, but integrated and fun.
Yeah, I like a tannin that I can take to dinner. Why not? What? But I know what you're saying. I find like Cabernet Sauvignon for me tends to feel really coarse and chunky, whereas Merlot feels kind of fine and sandy to me. So there's like a tannic signature to certain grapes.
Tannin gives it the go for the long haul.
Yeah.